A National Trust tour is a journey into the past filled with drama, excitement, and wonder. There are amazing stories around every corner. Join us and let your imagination roam the outdoors on the National Trust's virtual tours. A trip to Mayaro. For the virtual tour to Mayaro from Port of Spain, we start near Humphries Film Vault, a 100-year-old bunker on Wrightson Road, built long before there was a Wrightson Road by William Humphries, a pioneer of cinema in Trinidad. The vault was used to store motion picture film reels and was kept here, outside of the heart of the capital, for fear that the reels might cause a fire that could destroy the city. Fast forward further east of Port of Spain, and we pass the company that Sir Jad Macmadine built, overcoming many challenges to become what is now the proud home of Solo beverages. Further on, we skirt the estate whose great house was the venue for the signing of the treaty between Britain and Spain following the British invasion and the takeover of Trinidad in 1797. The Valsayn community still bears its name. The east-west corridor used to be dotted with a number of estates, and as we move further east, we pass through the estate that was owned by William Burnley, one of the richest men in the region during the first half of the 1800s. Orange Grove Estate was a prosperous venture, absorbing surrounding estates like Macoya and El Dorado during the peak of its existence. The tour takes you near the natural savanna ecosystem known as Aripo, 1,800 hectares of savanna, palm marsh and marsh forest that is home to over 400 rare and endemic species of plants and animals. Big Blood is not a name that many people are familiar with, but that is the translation of Sangre Grande, a large community that was the main town of East Trinidad, having its railway station and a hub for the many surrounding cocoa estates. The name dates back over 250 years to 1770, when the area was being surveyed by the Spanish and took the name from a nearby river whose water flowed blood red. Nearby is the hidden jewel known as the Nariva Swamp, and within it, the internationally known and protected Bush Sanctuary. Covering 6,234 hectares, Nariva Swamp is a special wetland with characteristics seen nowhere else on the island. 5 vegetation types provide habitat for spawning cascadura, migratory and indigenous birds like the blue and gold macaw and bullfinch, manatee, and a range of reptiles from zandoli and caimans to anaconda. The Bush area was declared a wildlife sanctuary in July 1968, and hunting is illegal there. On April 21, 1993, the Nariva swamp became a wetland of international importance. Finally, we reach our destination. Mayaro was originally inhabited by indigenous peoples and was made into a settlement in 1783 when French planters from other Caribbean islands were welcomed to develop estates. Beau Séjour and St. Joseph being the first two established there. Cotton, sugar, and cocoa were the main crops, and these faced the same problems with access to transportation until 1818, when the Round the Island steamer started. The steamer was the only contact Mayaro had with the rest of the island, as dense forests, no roads, and no bridges from the Ottawa River kept the area isolated. In 1854, Mayaro became more connected with the building of a road linking it to Rio Claro, and over the next 70 years, the area benefited from the railway expanding to Rio Claro and the construction of the Naparima-Mayaro Road and the Manzanilla Road.